Hi, Happy New Year! So, there's a tag from last year called My Year in Color 2021 by Kits and Caboodles, and I liked it really much, so I'm going to redo it, but for this year. And we'll see if she updates it for this year or anything. Anyway, I'm using the same questions as last year, and yeah, let's get straight to it. So the first one is, what was your favorite book or artist for the year? And for me, it's split between Tomislav Tomic and Forest Diver. I feel like these are the two artists that I have given a lot of love to, which is nice because they were on my list of neglected books that I wanted to give more love to. So yeah, and I've done quite a bit. Like in Tomislav Tomic, I have this year I have here in Vilin Sun. I've started this work in progress, still working on it. It's a body color. Then I have finished this one this month. I think there's, okay, no, that's all in Vilin Sun, but I have done more in Zemlya Snova. In Zemlya Snova I have finished this work in progress. Finally, took ages. I have finished this body color with my colorful diary, which was a lot of fun. Let me bring a bit up, I think. Oh no, okay, wait. Now everything is falling apart. There we go. So that one, and then I have this one is also from this year. And there's at least one more dragon. This dragon here. I think that's that. Oh yeah, and I worked a bit on this one. But you know, these pages take time, and I have finished more than... I finished quite a few. So definitely Tomislav Tomic. The other one is Forest Diver, which I have done quite a few alcohol marker images. Like this image, and then the dwarf. There's quite a few more. There's a few works in progress that are a bit older. And we have, let's see. It's a work in progress. This one is finished this year. Then we have, this one is finished this year. This was an old work in progress. This one is also from this year. So, you know, quite a few. I don't know if there's anything in here though. I love this images so much. No, I don't think there's... Oh, there's a start here. And this one was finished this year. So there's two here as well. But yeah, so definitely those two. Question number 2. What was your favorite supply? Let's see, I'll put these over here, I think. My favorite supply for this year are, let's see, come here, alcohol markers. It's more for my second half of the year. I bought them in maybe August. Here they are, my new babies. And this is just a cheap set. Some of them have already run dry, so oh well. But I've used them a lot in, for example, my miniature books, which are a new... It's a bit different from the things that I usually did. So I've had a lot of fun with trying new, simpler techniques with just alcohol markers, you know, doing pages like this. Just poppy colors without caring too much. You know, a lot of fun. So yeah, alcohol markers are my medium of the year. Third question. Which book have you colored in the most? And I'm a bit surprised, but for me it's Macaron. And this is the reason why I'm surprised is that I didn't color that much in it in the second part of the year, but I really did in the beginning. And basically it's here in the beginning of the book. And this is just polychromos. So I mean, it's not that many, but you know, still having 6 pages in one book colored in 1 year is more than... These are quick because they're small, but yeah, it's more than I've done in my other books, so this one wins. Next one is, have you grown anything in your coloring this year? And I feel like not really. I've focusing, or like where I've done my growing this year has been in my other hobbies related to like artistic endeavors. I've done a lot of like sketches like this of different doors. This one I really like. This is all. None of these are like original. They're all taken from different pictures from Pinterest and stuff. And I'm not selling them, so you know, it's just for my own sake. And then sketching people is also something I've tried to get better at. You know, tried. And then and I also knew, like a new purchase for me is this Pantone postcards, where like each poster, there's like 100 postcards with like different colors, and it's a whole trend. You might have seen it over on like Instagram or wherever, where people paint with acrylic paints on these, and you're supposed to like finish all of them. And I've done 3 this far. It's these 3. So you know, I have a bit to go. It's so many. Yeah, so that's a lot of fun. But so I guess, I mean, I have done some growing, but maybe not like related especially to coloring this year. Coloring for me has been, that's another question, I'll come to it. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Anyway, next, question number 5. Yeah, okay. New about coloring this year for you, I guess, was the question. Something about that. And I think I've covered that a bit. It's the alcohol markers and the miniatures. And the question number 6 is, have you been coloring less, more, or just right this year? And I think my answer is just right. It's been more of a like, especially the later half of the year, it's really been more of a relaxation for me, which is exactly what I needed. So that's, you know, just right. Then question number 7 is a bit of the same. What did coloring mean for you this year? I think like relaxing is for the most part. And then questions 8 to 17 are, show 10 pages that showcase your journey this year. So you'll see I started out with quite a few advanced spreads. So here I have a nameplate page from Tomislav Tomic. No, what am I saying? From Kirby Rosanes. And I feel like I haven't really showed you the glitter on this page before. So let me just try to show you all that shimmer. Because when I open up this page, like the glitter is in your face when you see it in real life. It's just so much. But yeah, so this is this is one of them. A lot of work, a lot of fun. But it's also doing this one sort of stopped me from doing all the other nameplate pages in Rosanes. But maybe I can do one Kirby nameplate page per year. Next up is this page over here. It's one of my favorites from this year. It's in Dreamland by Renata Krauchik. I really want to do more in her book. And this is Inktense and Polychromos and some water-based markers. And I love it so much. Next we have... I have in Daydreams, I did this body color with the Norwegian colorist, which was a lot of fun and a lot of work as well. So I feel like this is also a part of my journey. And this is a bit more of the like style that I went for more last year, I think. This is water-based markers, Inktense and Polychromos. Then we have yeah, now we're starting to like calm down a bit in the ambitious. But here is my first page ever in Odyssey. I had like 3 different works in progress. This is the one that finally got finished, and it's done with only alcohol markers, which is like remarkable for me. It was the first one I did with only alcohol markers in this like scribbly way. I'm really proud of the shading. It was really awkward doing all those muscles, but it was fun. So yeah, yeah, that's. I think we're halfway now. Then we have another part of my journey is coloring a lot in this City Amongst the Stars by Hannah Carlson, and I did a lot of pages, or 2, like this with water-based markers and pencils on top, and I had a lot of fun doing that. Yep. Then we have more alcohol markers in The Amazing World of Fantastic Creatures, and let's pick one at random here. Let's go for this little fox. Yeah, it's just alcohol markers and fun. Really quick ones. I think I've done quite a few in here, so a lot of fun. Then we have recently, like a part of my journey, like if we take from the last half of the year, it's I think one of the pages I want to showcase is this one from Modern Witches. Again, alcohol markers and different glossy accents and stuff. Glitters, a lot of glitter down there in the clouds. So yeah, there's that one. And another thing I want to showcase is, this is the wrong book, wait. Here we go. Oh no. Okay. Oh well. Here we go. It's my oldest book in my collection, Imagimorphia, and I'm really happy that I returned to it, and like pages that I would want to showcase are the 2 Ananases. These were both completed this year. A lot of fun. Water-based markers, ink pens, and pencils. I'm just so happy to have returned to this one, this book. So yeah, really happy about that. And then I think one of the absolute stars of the show this year is Entangled Landscapes. I know I've only had it for like 3 months, but I've completed so many pages in here and gotten so many relaxing hours. I just adore it. And yeah, this is the first one, so I guess if I had to choose one, this is the one I choose. But yeah, those are, I think, the 10 pages to like show my journey. So starting out with a lot of double page spreads and then ramping down to more simple pages. Okay. The next question is, which picture... Sorry, let me just... Here we go. Yeah. Which picture did you learn the most from this year? And I think for me, it would be in Smyckeskrinet by Hannah Carlson. And it's a portrait. Here we go. This one. And this page was an old work in progress. And it was like one of my most... hated is a really like harsh word, but it was really one of my like flops. I really didn't like how it was going. It was like really a lot of grays and neutrals that weren't like meshing in a good way, and combined with this really stark hair, and it was just really not working for me. And like fixing flops is really one of the experiences that I personally learned the most from. You have to, or at least I have to like let it rest for a long while before I like can see what is wrong, and then I can return to it and fix it. So in this case, what I needed to fix was the background. I needed to darken it up and put more blue in it. And then I came up with the idea of like making some of her nails red and some of the plants then in more reds and one in blue. and you know, everything sort of fixed itself from there. So really happy about that. Right, then we have, I'm going to squeeze in a question here that isn't in the original, but it's about the goals from last year. So I had quite a few goals that I mentioned in my last year video. One of them was to color more of my Forever Whips, and I have colored a few. So I have like a list of like works in progress that have been works in progress for years, and I feel like I'm a bit stuck at them. And one of them was this autumn window in Botanicum. Here we go, that's finished. Another one was the lion in Imagine, and it's this one. So, you know, I mean, yeah, it's really nice to get these old pages finished. And then there we have a berry mandala here in the Twilight Garden, which has been a work in progress since I got the book, which is like in 2015. No, it has to be more than that. I don't know. Come on, where are you? There's a little berry mandala somewhere here. Should have tagged it. Here you go. And it's this also is like was especially a challenge because it was colored in my old style of like quite pale polychromos. So I had to, you know, match that, which was fun. So that's nice. And then we have, lastly, we have the ghost hair girl here here we go. So this one is also finished. So such a nice thing to have done. Next thing I had on my like goals list was color your hoard. I still have 8 left. Last year at this time I had 10. It's not the same books except like 3, which are a staple by now. Yeah, not colored in. But a few, the books that I have managed to color in that I had back at this time last year are, for example, the Dunkle Welter Märchen, and like this is a horror book, and I have finished 2 pages here, which I'm really happy about. This one and this one, so that's nice. I also finally colored the page, like finished the page in Spring Scenes by Teresa Goodrich. This is also such an old book in my collection, and I finally finished this picnic page. I know it looks like it's not really shaded in here in the like the quilt and the... It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's done. Goodness gracious. And the third one is Dusk Magic, which I also owned for a long time, and I finished the page. Here we go, I finished the skull. So happy about that as well. Another challenge or goal I had for myself is to release 1 video per week, which I haven't done. But hey, I haven't been that bad. I think I've had some slumps of like 2 or 3 weeks, but that's just life. It's fine. Another goal I had was to color all my Kirby nameplates. I did 1. But as I said, maybe I can do 1 a year, and we'll see. But yeah, in the beginning of the year, I was really good at coloring with my left hand. So I had like a left hand challenge, and I thought I would do 1 page per month. And I haven't done that. So this is the first 4 months of the year. That's as far as I came. But hey, I mean, all of this is just for fun. It's fine. I am using my left hand now, which is my non-dominant hand, for my computer mouse. So I have, you know, trained it up a bit, but I haven't colored with it. Another challenge I had that I've kind of failed, or not kind of, that I did fail, but I'm taking it up next year. It's the bottles in Seasons. And Michelle, my dear buddy color, I promise I'll finish it this spring. But yeah, where is it? Here it is. Those horrible spring bottles. I will fix it. This is like based on a reference. That's the like, I want to do it like real glass, and that's the issue because real glass is weird. But I found like a picture of a bottle that was green, and we'll see. I'll fix this. I'll fix it. It's fine. And lastly, I had a challenge to complete Magical Dawn this year, which I really haven't. I haven't colored that much in Magical Dawn at all this year. I did a bit on this page this month, but I don't know if I've done anything else in here this year. Really not colored that much in here, but hey, it's still something I can continue on next year instead. Right. Question number 19 is, what's the star of the show for this year? And oh no, I didn't prep that. Let's see if I can find it. It's one of the Maria Trolle books. I wonder which one. Should be Luna, maybe? Could it be Luna? No, it's probably not Luna. It's probably the Moon Valley, right? Or there's like a picture of a deer. No, not that deer. Another deer. Maybe it's Flora. Let's see. Where are you? Here we go. This one. This, for me, is the star of the show, I think. I really like the colors. I really like the scenery. I really like the technique is a lot of fun. It's just scribbling with water-based markers. And I'm really happy about this. This is my star of the show. Yay! So yeah. Need to do that more. Yeah, what are your plans for 2023 is the last question, and I have like narrowed it down to only 2. That's all I want to do this year. Possibly 3 if we add in Kirby nameplate. So let's say 3. Okay, so Kirby nameplate, the spring bottle, stupid spring bottle. This one Kirby nameplate, and then more like a general plan is to color more in Magic Dreamland. It's a lot of fun. We have like a group now for coloring in this book. So if you own it and you want to join, I think you can like probably write in the comments and I'll check with the admin of the group. But yeah, so those are my plans for 2023. And this was my year in color 2022 by Kits and Caboodles. I'll link her in the description below. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye!